Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
This one is long overdue. We actually just did another PUBG reaction. We did Inside Buy Unboxing PUBG Crate from TSP. And so now we're doing this one, Sacred Game of PUBG Theatrical Trollers. This one is fitting for the times because Sacred Games Season 2 is upon us very, very soon. And so in celebration of that, I thought we could do this. And we know that y'all are playing PUBG all the time, so it's quite fitting. Anytime, really. Here we go. Let's check this out. Thank you to TVF for allowing us to react to this and not just discuss it, but just react to it as well. Just thought I'd bring that back up, you know? We all can laugh at the past. Water under the bridge. Here we go.
हमको बहुत फर्क पड़ता है.
That was very calm.
कभी-कभी तो लगता है जैसे अपन इस सोलो खेल रहा है. बाकी सब का यूनिट टेस्ट है. कौन? सुनो ना. नाइट लाइफ बदलने वाला है तुम्हारा. 25 मिनट है. रिवाइव कर लेना अपन को.
उसने तुम्हें क्यों इनवाइट किया सताजमल? तुम्हारे पास तो नेट पैक भी नहीं है. तुम तो सिंसियर स्टूडेंट हो.
मैंने भी उससे यही पूछा.
यूजर ने बताया उसने.
नहीं, उसने बोला सब खेलेंगे, सबको हॉटस्पॉट देगा, बस त्रिवेदी को नहीं देगा.
पबजी ना खेलने वालों को क्लास में जगह नहीं, असेंबली लाइन में जगह नहीं, साला व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भी जगह नहीं.
टॉपर होके पबजी खेलोगे? मॉनिटर का पैसा सरेंडर करो और पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो.
अंडरस्कोर गाइड तोंडे में सर्वशक्तिशाली इस गेम का इकलौता सर्वाइवर इंचोद.
ए गाली मत दे, मम्मी सुन लेगी.
कौन है बेटा?
वेबो का पुराना फेसबुक दोस्त.
मेरा फेक प्रोफाइल नेम कैसे जानता है तू?
यही तो खूबसूरती है पोचंकी के साहब. इधर हर कोई नंगा आता है.
डायटोनी के गेम का इस क्लास के घटते मार्क्स से कुछ कनेक्शन हो सकता है. आई नीड अ फ्रंट वेंचर लाइक यू.
आगे से आओ क्या?
कोकू हमारी चाहिए तो आगे से नहीं, पीछे से आओ. देन देखिए.
मैं आ रहा हूँ सबको क्रेड बना के.
आजा. जब तक ये सर्कल छोटा नहीं होता अपन इधर ही चल. फ्री पीरियड में पबजी खेलते हो. सब्स्टिट्यूट टीचर को लड़ फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Wait, did you see that? Radha Captcha?
Oh.
Now Zarat Siddiqui. Siddiqui.
I didn't
Mr.
even.
Karina Wow Khan.
Wow, okay, yeah, I didn't even clock that. That's really cool. They did a really good job of translating that story into school, first off, and then translating it into this epic game of PUBG.
I scrolled down to the comments and someone said something to the effect, and I lost it of course, someone said you could turn this into a series too, and I was actually thinking that. I'm sure there's lots of people who would love to see a series around PUBG players. There was a series back in the day with Felicia Day. It was called The Guild, I believe. And it's what made her famous. She just wanted to make a series about people who played World of Warcraft. The whole show was about these people who played the game incessantly coming together for the first time and becoming friends and what that interaction was like. It's like it started out like at 4 minutes and then got longer, 5, 6, 7, 8. And by the end of the show, it got to be like 30 minutes long or something like that.
Wow.
Like she really like went all in. I'm sure that at least a few of you know who Felicia Day is. So I got to carry her once. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that on this channel before.
Yes, you have.
But can't mention it enough. Every opportunity, right? Gotta mention the things that you wear like a badge of honor. I think TVF should totally do a PUBG series. Making these two combine, I'm pretty sure you could get at least 10 good episodes out of this.
Yeah, there was a lot of high drama in there as well. You're a topper, but now you're playing the game, so you can't. Like, why is he contacting you? Where are all these free phones coming from? Like, it was like so gangster. It was cool.
His hermaphrodite girlfriend was so weird.
What you gonna say, Jaby KOAY?
Because at least in Sacred Games, you could get behind it, right? Like
You could get behind it?
That's not what I meant. Wow, that came out wrong. You could understand.
Yeah.
Right? This is coming out so bad. But so you can see the attraction as a straight man. Like, you can kind of see the attraction,
Yeah.
right?
She's beautiful.
Right. Whereas here, it's like, that's clearly a person of questionable character. I mean, depending on what kind of ice cream you're into. But I'm having a hard time phrasing this because I know it's going to come out offensive no matter what I say.
Yeah, it's totally offensive.
Let's just say,
Let's move on.
No, let's just say, let's just lean in.
Okay.
Let's just say that that's not my cup of tea,
No.
right? Neither is the one from Sacred Games. But, like,
You would be more inclined to drink the tea from Sacred Games than to drink this tea?
I'm more inclined to eat that ice cream
Okay.
from Sacred Games, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And I think that most straight males would agree that they would be more likely to eat that ice cream than this one. That's what the joke is. That's where the comedy's coming from.
Right, yeah.
Because they're making, I mean, here's what it is. In Sacred Games, you were unsure. Right? It could go either way.
Yeah.
Whereas here, this was clearly a dude dressed like not commonly dude-like. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit. But I think this does a good job of capturing the intensity and addiction of mobile games that people experience. Because, just games in general where a lot of people, what's it called? Massive multiplayer online games? I forget, I messed that up. For being a gamer most of my life, I don't know. MMORPG or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Massive multiplayer online role-playing game or something or another. Those are, for whatever reason, are highly addictive. I mean, going back to World of Warcraft, this is kind of a somber note, but there was a dude who was supposed to watch his baby, and his baby died in the bathtub because he forgot that he was washing her, or washing him. I forget if it was a boy or a girl, but basically this dude was watching his kid and forgot, and because he got back into his game and the baby died. Like, that's how highly addicting these games, or highly addictive rather, these games can be.
Wow.
Yeah, that you just are completely oblivious to what you're doing. There are people who died playing Pokemon.
That's true.
Who walked off
Pokemon Go, by
yeah,
the way. Not like the regular Pokemon.
Well, y'all know what I'm saying. It's that kind of,
Yeah.
the communal games can be super addicting, which is crazy. It's more crazy to me because I haven't ever been into them. Every time I have set foot into the online community of COD, Call of Duty, I get my ass handed to me on a silver platter. I'm like, you know what? That's why I don't play this shit. And I just play single player, campaign mode, or with ACHARA, whose ass I can kick.
Yes, it's very frustrating.
So, I like to go where I can win. Basically, the short of it is I never got into those games where I'm playing in an online community. And then there are people who hit me up on my PSN username all the time. They're like, hey, Jaby. I'm like, no. Thanks, but no.
Because you're going to kick my ass.
Yeah, I'm
going to get mad
I'm not interested in having you, twist my ego inside out and showing it to my face and laughing. Like, I'm just not into that.
But you could play on a squad, right? So you don't have to play against each other. You can create a squad and then take down other people. So if you find a squad full of people that are really good, then that's how I play. I'm like the weakest link. And I just hide back, and every now and then I get a lucky shot.
Yeah.
It's true.
Like you said, they did an interesting job of, pulling from Sacred Games, the original show, and translating into this, where you've got Saif Ali Khan's character who's confused, and he's got 25 minutes to get there and figure things out, and he's trying to sort it all out. I thought that was funny. I really do think they should make a show out of this. Doing anything revolving around people who are addicted to these games, I think that kind of community thing, but making fun of it in a very endearing way, I think would have a positive response from people. I think they would totally be into it. I've been watching non-stop lately Screen Rant's pitch meeting. If you guys have never heard of it, it's hilarious, at least for me. I've been just going through them non-stop because they're super short.
Yeah.
And even if they're making fun of something I love, I still am totally enjoying the jokes. They did a great one on Game of Thrones for all those of you who are very upset with the last season. The reason I'm bringing that up is because even if you're into the game and you love it, you can still get behind laughing at what you guys all do, like the behavior and whatnot. Even though I don't play PUBG, I get the revive me thing. The way they kind of drew it out, the way they didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. He's like, you got 25 minutes because you have to revive me. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works. I think you have a minute.
That's to do with Sacred Games.
Right,
though.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's still gonna make some sense. It doesn't make any any sense at all. But I'm very familiar with the revive me thing from many games I played. Like, for instance, earlier I mentioned in a reaction to a Jordindian video that I was playing Far Cry 5, and that's a thing that comes up there is reviving,
Right.
you know, where you have teammates who help you out. The reviving thing is, like, he was very calm. That's the thing, I think, that he was using Nawazuddin Siddiqui's calm demeanor.
Yes.
And so, I mean, he did a good job there, right? I am never calm when I'm asking someone to revive me. It is one of the most exciting and anxiety-inducing things that can happen to you because you're like, I've got 30 seconds to live. Like we played, did you play Borderlands with me ever? Okay, well, you're missing out if you've never played Borderlands. But it's a similar experience where you're asking someone to quickly come get you and revive you, otherwise you're dead. It's such a hassle to start over and wait, like depending on the game, where the reset time is like you're waiting in the whatever room for a while before you get respawned. All I'm trying to say is, he was too calm.
Yeah, no, but I did appreciate how well he managed to channel Nawazuddin Siddiqui. I loved the costuming that they did, the nods to the series. It was just really well done.
Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to TVF for allowing us to react to this. Very, very much appreciate that so much. And be sure to follow us both on the social media if you could be so kind. ACHARA KIRK on Instagram and Twitter. Goes by ACHARA KIRK.
Yes.
And Jaby KOAY goes by @NickJonas. Ha, just kidding. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and vlogs. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.